Hi Pisces, this is your monthly May tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly reading. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll get you an advice for the whole month of May. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in May. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Devil. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Sun and the Moon, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Well, Pisces, you're going to surprise yourself, or some of you definitely will. And it kind of feels like, I can interpret the beginning of this connection in a few different ways. The outcome, the potential outcome is amazing, right? But this, no matter what the beginning is, it will still be a major transformation of your life, right? Because we have Death on the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Six of Swords and the Fool, the first two cards right there. Both, actually all three of them symbolize transformation, right? Death on the bottom of the deck is the personal Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Death is either a transformation. I know it's partially blocked, but you'll just have to believe me, or you can Google. This is a Rider deck. There is a sunrise in the Death card. On the right side in the middle, there is a sunrise. And we actually have the actual sun right there in the middle of the potential outcome. This is a new day. This is a new era of your life. New day, new you, new life. That's what it kind of feels like, right? So perhaps you will be ending a relationship and starting a new relationship with a new person, or the person you're dealing with, they could be leaving somebody behind and starting a relationship with you. They could be leaving somebody behind in early May, and then they'll meet you and you'll be like, oh, that's perfect timing, right? Or perhaps you always listened to what others had to say. You always listened to others' opinion, and therefore you rejected people who came into your life in the past. But this time, when this person shows up, you're going to say, you know what? I'm not listening to anybody anymore. I'm doing what's good for me. You know, and that's what the transformation is in this case. So yeah, the first card that came out is the Six of Swords. It's clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Fool right next to it. Yeah, the Six of Swords, like I said, you could be leaving something or someone behind. They could be leaving something or someone behind, something that's not good for you or never was good for you. And the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This is a card of things getting better. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. For some of you, it's literally moving. You know, if this person is at a distance from you, it's not going to become an issue. They'll come see you. They'll pay you a visit. And the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Six of Swords, is a card of a wish come true. And it's at the same time, the Nine of Cups is a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So you're finally doing what's good for you. What is the right thing for you? You're thinking about yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're thinking about yourself in terms of being together with this person, somebody you really want to be with. Right? The Fool, the next card over. This is you or them liberating yourself from whatever was holding the two of you back, or them or you, whatever was holding you back, right? Or you're just going for it with this new person, right? The Fool is taking a leap of faith. The Fool usually feels like a breath of fresh air, right? And let's talk about the person. The Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Devil, that's it right there. That's what I think that person is all about. The Devil is a personal Capricorn card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or the Devil is, you know, every card, or pretty much every card in a tarot deck could be interpreted as a somewhat negative or somewhat positive. I think the Devil is positive in this case. It could be, like I said, a Capricorn you're dealing with, or the Devil is something you always wanted to do, and in this case, this is something you always wanted to do for yourself, right? The Devil is also a card of temptation and attraction, so you may feel this unnatural pull towards this person. The Devil is also about physical attraction, if you know what I mean. But the Knight of Pentacles is a very serious card. You know, the Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So, and like I said, the Devil is the person Capricorn card. But the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is serious, somebody who is stable, financially abundant, and whoever comes forward with this Knight of Pentacles, they mean business. They really do. And the Ace of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, it's kind of like a confirmation of that. You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding out a pentacle? That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like we're zooming in. But the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, and I think you will quickly realize that, right? The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, by the way, and the Ace of Pentacles is partially blocked, but there is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles, and this is the pathway to new life. And again, this is a transformation. Then we have the Sun. The Sun is the personal Leo card, but if we want to stay really general, then the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And that reminds me of the Nine of Cups card. Right? The Nine of Cups is all about personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So you're doing what makes you happy. The Sun always talks about joy, happiness, feeling on top of the world. The Moon, the last card that came out, that's you, Pisces. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And one other thing I want to point out, whenever the Fool and the Sun come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between the two cards. In the Fool card in the right upper corner, we have the Sun, right? And we have the actual Sun card here. And the gesture of the person in the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card, they're pretty much identical. You see how they've got their arms spread out? And to me, personally, this is a gesture of somebody who is really happy. So again, it's all about what's good for you. It's like you're breaking free. And you're doing what's good for you. Alright? Really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. Pisces, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads. Depending on how the situation unfolds, we'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Pisces, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. And we also have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, you see what I'm seeing here? A whole bunch of ladies. Well, they don't have to be ladies. It could be males, females, absolutely doesn't matter, but a whole bunch of people. All right, a whole bunch of people. Right, so the Empress on the bottom, and it kind of looks like it's a family reunion of some sorts. Right, the Empress in this case could be a mother figure, right? And the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, it could be your relatives, your sisters, your brothers, your siblings, your cousins, your distant relatives, and it kind of feels like you're all it looks like a reunion or something. You're all getting together, celebrating something, or you're all getting together and doing something. Some of you could be like starting a book club, right? Because the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Swords is a card of collaboration, right? Not necessarily starting your own business, but like I said, it could be a book club, or perhaps you're all getting together and perhaps your mother's birthday is coming up. Your mom could be a Taurus, right? And you're all getting together and you're all you're traveling to see your mom. Something like that. It's just an example, right? But there's definitely a whole bunch of people getting together and doing something, right? The Page of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it could be you chipping in for something, right? And the Chariot clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps you're buying a car for your mom, or you're buying a car for somebody else, or the Chariot is all of you paying for the road trip, where you're paying for the travel expenses, right? So yeah, I see it as a lot of fun, right? A lot of fun, a bunch of people getting together and enjoying each other's company, and perhaps some sort of a celebration is in order as well. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, in the month of May. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have also keep in mind, we'll have Mercury in retrograde starting May 10th. That means more exes than usual could potentially resurface. So we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have Strength. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, so strength in the middle is a personal Leo card, then the Knight of Swords right next to it. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It could be somebody with Leo and air in their charts. But what I do see here is that if we want to stay general, then the Knight of Swords is somebody rushing back in. Well, something is triggering this person. Something is, it's like there is some kind of a sense of urgency. And perhaps with the Strength card, they will need strength, they will need courage to even show their face after what they did to you, right? We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords all the way to your left. This is what probably happened in the past. The Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending, right? And it's really hard to salvage anything after the Ten of Swords. You see how many swords are in that person's bag? You've guessed it, it's 10. Not 1, not 2, but 10. And it's really hard to resurrect anything after that. And that's probably why we have the Nine of Swords clarifying it. It could be the energy of the person trying to get back into your good graces. Perhaps they realized they made a huge mistake and now they're all crying at night with that Nine of Swords. They're all stressed out. But they're going to shoot their shot anyway, right? The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the Knight of Swords, as I already mentioned, this is them rushing back in. Perhaps you're still friends on social media and they've noticed that you're talking to somebody else, and that kind of sets panic for them. So here they come, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of an apology, but at the same time, there could also be something attached to that apology, something tangible, something you can touch. It could be in a jar, in a basket, or in a small box, right? So you can always leave me a comment, let me know what they're going to give you and what you're going to do. So that's the question for you. Is it too late for them or not? All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces, in May. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So whatever you're going to be waiting for, it will finally come your way. I don't know if you're waiting for something already now. If you are, then it's definitely arriving in May. But if you will be waiting for something in May, then I think in May it will arrive. And it could be anything. If you run your own business, perhaps you're waiting for a shipment, or you're waiting to ship something, right? You're waiting for, if you're applying for a new job, perhaps you'll be waiting for the results to let you know whether you got the job or not. And the short answer is yes, you got the job. Perhaps you're waiting for a promotion or a bonus. In that case, the promotion or bonus are yours. But don't take this spread for granted. If you still have to do your homework, if you still have to prepare, if you still have to work hard, don't just sit back and relax. You still have to do all of that. And if you do all of that, then it's yours. Right? So we got the Seven of Pentacles, the first card that came out. This is a card of waiting. It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune could be travel plans, or like I said, perhaps you're waiting for a shipment, or you're waiting to ship, or you're waiting for a new beginning. Right? A new cycle starting. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of communication or a card of travel. So for some of you, if you're waiting to go on a business trip, you're gonna go. If you're waiting for a shipment, it's coming. If you're waiting for information, it's coming your way. If you're waiting to get that letter letting you know that the job is yours, you've guessed it. It's coming. The Three of Pentacles in the middle is a card of a collaboration. It's a card of a workplace environment or a business place environment. And then we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, recognition, feeling great. And the Four of Pentacles, I think this is you holding on to whatever it is or whatever it was that you were waiting for. Right? So now that it's yours, you're going to hold on to it and never let it go. And it's in a good way. For some of you, it could mean money, right? Because the Four of Pentacles often comes through as the savings account, right? So if you're waiting for money, or if you get a promotion, you'll get a raise or you get a bonus. That means a little bit of extra cash coming your way, so you can save it for later, put it into your savings account. Overall, this is a great spread, Pisces. All right? Cool. Here's the advice or a word of wisdom for you, Pisces, for the whole month of May. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the X spread I did for you a few minutes ago. It's pretty much the same thing. The Ace of Swords in the middle is that Knight of Swords indicator, right? That's them. Then we also got the Nine of Swords. The first card that came out, we saw that card in that spread. This is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. The Eight of Swords clarifying the Nine of Swords. This is a card of somebody who is thinking and overthinking, right? So you are constantly on their mind, and they're just crying themselves to sleep with the Nine of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, they're going to come towards you and tell you how they feel about this. They may tell you some sort of a truth, right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. They may tell you why they did what they did or why the two of you went separate ways. But the Ace of Swords could also be asking for a second chance, right? The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning, right? Cutting that crap that happened between the two of you out of existence, right? And there you are, the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true and a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So this person crawling back, begging for forgiveness, begging for a second chance, will at least put a huge smile on your face. Because you'll tell them, I told you, I knew you'd be back, and yes, they are back. I clarified the Queen of Cups, asking, so what's the advice? What does Pisces need to do in this case? And the Six of Pentacles came out, and if this person is a Libra, then I think you should give him a second chance, because the Six of Pentacles always reminds me of a Libra. You see how the person standing in the middle, standing up, is holding up the scales, and the scales is the Libra symbol. If they're not a Libra, then the Six of Pentacles is all about balance, right? So balance is the key word. Whatever you think is good for you. Will this person coming back into your life, is your life still gonna be all balanced out? The Six of Pentacles is also a card of equal give and take. If this person was breadcrumbing you, what do you think they're going to do now? Are they still going to be breadcrumbing you, or will balance be restored? Okay, so those are the questions you should ask yourself, I think. And based on that, make your decision. Make your final decision about this person. Alright, so yeah, Pisces, that's what I got for you for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing May. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.